Hey folks, welcome back to another video on TRK Gaming, and as you can see from the title of the video, I'm going to show you how you can deal with Chun Li's Hazanshu, right? I hope I pronounced it correctly, right? So everybody knows the move, it's this, right? And the EX version and the light version are both unsafe, while the medium and the heavy should be safe on block. But sometimes waiting for your opponent to do the unsafe one like the light or the EX version, you don't really have to do that. You could actually snipe them in the air, but the one main thing that I'll advise or caution you is that the light version does not reach very far, so you have to be in a specific range, to snipe them with a jab. Right, you see how it doesn't reach that far across the screen, but you can snipe them, right, with a jab. Some characters can actually use a medium punch, but you need to investigate whichever character you're maining or playing for at the current time to just do that experiment. See if sometimes probably a crouching medium punch might be able to work, or I don't know if Dalsim's back medium kick might work in that case, but his back medium punch should be able to do the trick. So instead of waiting, because usually if they do the light or the EX, you can just punish them, right? It's a simple punish. Right, it's a simple punish. You could just wait for them to do it, block. But what if they do the other ones that are safe? You always want to be around to, within range. To press that quick jab. Now it is a slow startup move. This you see startup of 26 for the EX. What is the light? I think that the heavy would be the slowest, right? So 23 frame startup, 27 for that's the medium, and I think this is the heavy, right? 32. So although it has a slow startup, while you're playing against an opponent, they will be doing multiple attacks, movement patterns, trying to mix you up with different specials, different attack options, dashing forward and backward. So although it's slow, it's not that easy to respond to in a game, but you can snipe them and then do another move right after. If I'm not mistaken, Kuma could actually do his Tatsu. Let's see if I could get it right. So you could do things like that. You could get other moves, and one thing that's a good example there. You see how I try to follow up with a light DP? Sometimes it's better to go with your medium version or your heavy version to make sure if you want to juggle them after the light punch, or if it's a medium attack that you have, to juggle them in the air, use your heavy DP or your medium DP, right? Just in case. Now in the case of Jury, it will only be, I think the best option would be to use a heavy, because her heavy will hit, it covers a pretty decent range, I would say that. And if I'm not mistaken, this button would be really good, right? I emphasized this in a previous video where I was discussing how to deal with Akuma's demon flip, and this is a really good option for Jury, right? And you could just juggle them straight into her DP. So just investigate with your character what you can do, what are the options you can use, and yeah, so you could snipe this move out of the air very easy, guys. And it just takes some practice in the training arena, and I have like a simple training drill here that I have some movement patterns of Chun Li, moving back and forward This is the EX Hazanshu. You know, this is basically a toggling back and forth and pressing the jab, but I'm buffering also in this second option here. Similar pattern, but throwing out the fireball, which is something that a Chun Li player would do, right? And you can have the other three being the other versions of the Hazanshu, and you could run all these options just to mimic, you know, what a player would do, to see how best you can respond. I clearly don't play for jury, so I wouldn't know, right? And the EX is very fast, so just be mindful of that, sorry. But nothing beats a good old jab. The jab is the fastest way to respond. Right, the one thing about the EX, as what I'll say, is that the EX, once you hit the jab, you're less likely to juggle them. So just be mindful of that as well. Sometimes, depending on the range, it's not easy to juggle them with the EX. But all other versions, you can pretty much do it, right? So this is how you can practice, you know, getting the timing right. Sometimes see what happened there. Oh, I don't even know how to play for this character. Let me switch back. Right, so yeah, sometimes the EX just takes you by surprise. But all the other versions, you know, you can react to it pretty much if you're looking out for it. And that's it basically, you know, very easy to deal with once you practice. Obviously, the best way to get accustomed to this is by playing real opponents. The training arena is just to develop a little bit of muscle memory. That's all it is. So, quick one, guys. I hope this was useful. Keep practicing, keep training, keep getting better at Street Fighter 6. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Later.